Imagine this. Two boats drift helplessly toward a roaring waterfall. One is full of people you don't know, strangers. The other boat is filled with more money than you've ever seen in your life. You have the means to save one. Which do you choose? This hypothetical seems simple. Most of us like to believe we'd save the people. After all, choosing the money would make us feel cold, cruel, perhaps even psychopathic. But here's the question no one likes to ask. Do our everyday actions reflect this choice? Who do we save? Let's think about this. Every day, we make decisions that favor profit over people, knowingly or not. Every smartphone, every electric car, and even the clothes on your back come with a hidden cost. Human lives working in near-slavery conditions. The cobalt in your phone's battery, Amnesty International found that many of the children mining it in the Democratic Republic of Congo are as young as 7, laboring in toxic environments. Why? Because it's easy to ignore. It's not a boat rushing toward a waterfall. It's a comfortable distance away, invisible to us. John Stuart Mill, the great utilitarian thinker, argued that ethical decisions should be based on creating the greatest good for the greatest number of people. But how often do we act on this principle? Peter Singer, a contemporary philosopher, poses an uncomfortable question. If saving a life is as easy as making a donation, why don't we do it? Why is it so much harder to part with our money than our ideals? This leads us to an inconvenient truth. We save money over people every day. Martin Campbell, a self-improvement coach, put it bluntly in a recent forum discussion. Don't we save money over people every day when we buy products utilizing child and slave labor? He's not wrong. In practice, the metaphorical boat of money is what keeps our world running. We're faced with the choice to save the people we don't see or the money we do, and more often than not, we choose the latter. But then there's another twist to this moral puzzle. What if the other boat was not full of money, but full of animals, specifically your pet? This brings us to another ethical dilemma. If we were to ask people whether they'd save their pet or a stranger, many would choose their pet, and it's not just a minority. Research from a study at Georgia Regents University found that 40% of respondents said they'd save their dog over a foreign tourist. Suddenly, the idea of valuing money over people doesn't seem so shocking, does it? Comment below to join the conversation. This creates a psychological paradox, an Ascarian staircase of value. You see, we claim human life is the highest value, but our choices don't always align. In one scenario, we save our pets over strangers. In another, we save money over people in the long chain of economic transactions that sustains modern life. The ethical hierarchy collapses into a loop. Which is more valuable, people, pets, or money? And can these values ever be reconciled? In Immanuel Kant's deontological ethics, it's clear. Human beings must always be treated as ends in themselves, never as means to an end. Yet this moral clarity becomes cloudy when economics and social convenience get involved. We're caught between what we know is ethically right and what feels right or convenient in the moment, and that dissonance is tearing at the very fabric of our collective spirit. So, which boat do we save? The people or the money, the stranger or the pet? The answer seems clear, yet it's tangled in emotion, economics, and morality. What would you really do when faced with this choice? Martin Campbell asks, how much is enough? Is there a point where it's not just morally wrong, but logically insane to value money over human life? Amartya Sen, the Nobel Prize-winning economist, suggests that true development is not about wealth, it's about expanding people's freedoms. Yet how free are we when our every choice is entangled in systems of exploitation? In the end, the question isn't about the boats at all, is it? It's about us, what we value, what we're willing to sacrifice, and what we're willing to ignore. Do we live in a world where people come first? Or has our collective spirit already chosen the money and we're just too comfortable to admit it? The choice is yours, people, pets, or money, but more importantly, how will your actions reflect that choice? Subscribe for more thought-provoking discussions on modern morality, lessons from history, and undiscovered science. Don't forget to like and leave a comment below. Thank you.